If you're a collector and you collect stuff because of the price, you're not a collector. You're not even a hobbyist. You don't deserve to be in the collection business. Right? Because collection is not necessarily because of the value. Right? Yes, money matters. It's not what I'm saying. But if you're buying something, like trying to start a collection, and you start off with the most high dollar thing, and then you go from the next high dollar thing to the next high dollar thing, the next high dollar thing. How do I put this in most simple words? You're gonna be broke before you know it. Building a collection, you gotta go cheap, cheap, then cheap, then cheap. Reasonable to reasonable to reasonable. You know? Believe me, I want $4,000 things. I don't have it. You know? If I had a mansion, I would have thousands and thousands of things, but I don't. Sadly, that's the case, and sadly, that will always be the case. So, when you're buying stuff, like movies, toys, swords, knives, just because it's expensive doesn't mean you should buy it. Doesn't mean it always will be better. Doesn't mean it will always be the thing you need to buy. What? Toys, comics, movies, guns, knives, whatever you collect. Remember that. Price is not everything, because anything and everything can and will break. But just because the price is high doesn't mean that it's going to be worth a good amount of money. And I know what you're thinking, he's ranting about price or value of stuff. Why is he doing that? Because my dear little moronic friends, I'm going to tell you my concept overall. And that is this. By simple. Okay? When you're looking for something, it's always good to see if you can find it cheaper. Whether it be online or in person. Go to a flea market, go to a yard sale, do whatever you can to find that thing cheaper. Simple as that. You don't have to hunt down the most expensive whatever you're looking for. Right, let's talk about the next thing on this list. Something I've talked about before in full complete depth on my channel. And that is big movie box sets. Big movie box sets. I mean stuff like the Dexter head. You know, that's like $1,500 online to 50. To it's not cheap. You know? Or the gorilla head for Planet of the Ape. That's like $300 to $1,000. Right? Yes, I would love to have it, but am I gonna buy it? No. You know, if I can find it for a reasonable price, yeah, I probably would buy it. It's always reasonable. You always have to think about a reasonable price. You always have to think about, do you have the money? Do you need this certain thing? Right? Okay, next up on price value overall. Now, I know what you're thinking. Of course, I'm the guy to tell you about price value. I live with my grandparents. Right? No, I always plan to live here. Not the point. Next point of the video. But some toys can cost you thousands of dollars. Right? NECA. I said NECA. NECA toys. Don't think I'm saying another word, people. Don't cancel me. Because NECA, NECA. It costs anywhere from $30 to $40 to a couple of grand for just one toy. Right? Or there's that $400 mystery box set on their website. But now, weapons cost anywhere from $20, to $30. And this is knives, to a couple of $1,000 to upwards. It depends on what you're buying as a collector. Now, guns are about the same. But guns you have to have a license for, where knives you don't. And certain knives are illegal. So it depends on what you're buying in a certain state. This knife right here is illegal in certain states. I live in Tennessee. It's not illegal to have it. I can buy any knife in the world. Okay? So when you're buying things, think of the price value overall.